Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I would like to do a book review on this amazing book I found called Magicka by Carlota Santos. This book is I don't know, I feel like I can't explain it. It's so beautiful. It's so nicely illustrated. As you can see, there's gold foil on here. There's a lot of illustrations. It's beautiful. It's hardcover. I love the fact that it's hardcovered. You can see here. There's a nice hardcover book, beautifully illustrated. And I feel like this author took her time and her education and put as much as she can for a beautiful magical book for beginners. So let's get started on this book review. So just a little bit information about Carlota. She is an illustrator and she lives in Spain, and she has an Instagram page. I will link that in the description. And she also is really talented in astrology. So I believe she just put all her information and used it, with her practice, and just come and created this beautiful book of magic for beginners. And I feel like this book is a beautiful gift for someone that's starting out in their practice. So this is the inside covers. I mean, it's the inside pages. It's all her illustrations. She did every piece of drawing in this book. I like it's actually well put together. It's a really great read. It's easy to understand. It's called Magicka: Finding Spiritual Guidance Through Plants, Herbs, Crystals, and More. And it's just amazing. I just wanted to show you guys everything about this book. This is the table of contents, and this is the title page, and then it goes into the information. So this chapter, she has the basic concept: white magic, black magic, red magic, green magic, and so on and so forth. And then she goes into, the around the world, magic around the world, magical practices around the world. Then she talks about the altar space, but I feel like she gives just enough information where you have to do your more research. It's just like an intro on each topic. It doesn't go too much in depth, which I like because it's perfect. It allows you to do your research. It allows you to find topics to look up yourself. And I just think it's a beautiful book. So the next thing she talks about is the tools needed in your practice, whether it's Wicca, magic, or whatever you're into. She talks about candles. I love the fact that she has a section where candle burns, how they burn, and slight interpretations, like brief interpretations, and then it's just interpreting the wax, how it looks like, different stages of, once the wax is all melted, what each thing may mean, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so simple, but it's so informative at the same time. Then she goes into her herbs, and everything she illustrated, every picture she drew. So I'm kind of skipping some pages here. And then the next thing she talks about is, smudging, and then crystals. She talks about oils too, essential oils. Then she talks about crystals. And every crystal is hand drawn, and I feel like she did such a beautiful job drawing these crystals. Look at that. It looks even better on camera. Like, it looks so good. Like, and she talks about, angel numbers, archangels, spirit guides, and so on and so forth, goddesses, the wheel. Then she talks about the holidays, and she goes into the holidays, and I like how she does this because she goes into the holidays, she gives a brief description. She talks about the traditional things that you may need for the holiday, the traditional items. She gives you recipes. She gives you drinks. She gives you a spell. She gives you how to dress your candle for the holiday, and in the baths. And every holiday, she does the same thing, and it's so cute. I really, really love it. What actually drew me to this was the fact that she has an astrology book, and I'm trying to learn more about astrology. So she has a brief in astrology section, but she has another book which I will do another recording, a book review on astrology, and that book is amazing because she breaks down everything from the houses to the moons and the zodiacs and everything, and it's amazing. I really like this author. I really like her work. So this is the zodiac signs. Energy of the zodiac tells about its personalities. I'm a Scorpio, and I really I was just like, why is Scorpio so extra? But yeah, it's very informative and is a really great, like I said before, like 300 times, it's a great book for beginners. So if you know someone that is new to the practice and is interested in learning more about, the craft, spirituality, magic, definitely this is a great book to a source for them to have. The next thing she does, she talks about moons as well, the moon phases, and then she goes into divination. So this is her divination section. And then the divination section, she actually has her own tarot deck. It's a really beautiful deck. It's all her illustrations as well. And in this book, she'll, give you a brief information about the tarot cards, the major arcanas, and then she goes into the minor arcana, and it's just every image here is basically her illustration for her deck. So if you are drawn to her deck and her illustrations, definitely purchase it. This is the backs of her cards. These are spread examples. She does a really good job. Then she goes into, other divinations like crystal balls, pendulums, runes. And what drew me to this book was when I was looking at it in the pictures on Amazon. That's where I purchased most of my books. She had this Florida water, and I love Florida water. I was raised with Florida water. My family, when they cleaned the floors with the Florida water, and it was used constantly in my household. And this is what made me curious, and I purchased it, and I absolutely love this. I love this book. So that is it for this beautiful book, Finding Spiritual Guidance Through Planets, Herbs, and Crystals, and more, Magicka. It's a beautiful, I love the gilding, the foiling on this book. It's really pretty and is well put together and is really organized. The way she, laid out the pages and the chapters and all that stuff. So definitely, if you have someone or if you're interested in yourself at having this in your collection, definitely grab it. I love the fact that it's hardcover. It's like a perfect collection book to, display in your library shelf. So check it out. Like I said before, link is in the description. If you have any other questions and you want to know more about this author, I will also link her Instagram in my description as well. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.